Yo, yo, what's going on? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, in this video, I want to talk about how it's actually men's fault that women are delusional out here, right? And I wanted to bring up something that I'm sure a lot of you heard of before, where, they've talked about online where they've said they've done studies that say women find most guys unattractive. I think they've done studies on this on the dating apps, so they say they think that 80% of guys are unattractive, or just in general, women find a lot of these dudes unattractive, right? Now, that's true. But what's also true is that men also find most women unattractive. You understand? So everybody finds most motherfuckers unattractive, right? But I'm gonna break down why, men are basically having women be on some delusional shit, because women think that men are attracted to them because men just want to fuck. You understand what I'm saying? So men wanting to fuck makes women think, on the front end, that men want women more than women want men, right? But it's basically the same thing. So women will say most guys are unattractive. So most women don't want to deal with most guys at all. Most guys think most women are unattractive, but just because a guy doesn't think a woman is really attractive, that's not going to stop him from fucking that woman. You understand? So she can still be fuckable, even though he doesn't really think she's that attractive. Whereas a woman, right, in a lot of cases, she's not going to fuck the guy if she doesn't find him attractive. She'll use them for a date, she'll use them for money, but she's not going to fuck him. Right? And so what happens is that there's this illusion that, all these men want all these amazing, beautiful women, and they're ready to take all these women out and spend money on them and do this and do that. And the women are just there like, all these guys suck. I'm not really attracted to these guys. And, there's not enough good guys to go around and so forth and so on. No, it's the same thing. See, what you got to understand is that the women find a lot of these guys unattractive and won't deal with them. Guys will find women unattractive, fuck them, but won't wife them, won't actually be in a relationship with them. So what happens is that men also find women unattractive, which is why there's so many single women. Because if men found women really, really attractive, there would be a lot of women who were in relationships, because the guys would say, you are so attractive, I want to be in a relationship with you. But what most guys do is that they fuck the women and then leave. They'll act like they want to be in a relationship and then leave. But see, what happens is that the reason why women are delusional is because they think that the attention the men give them by taking them out, buying them gifts, just so that these guys can get some pussy, they believe that the attention they get from men means that men want them more than they want men. So this creates delusion in the woman's mind. Do you see what I'm saying? And what most of you guys will do is you'll pretend you actually like the woman. You'll pretend you give a shit about her. You pretend you give a fuck about her day. You pretend you want to talk to her. And so therefore it gives the illusion that you give a shit. And then that creates women having this delusional sort of, thought when it comes to relationships. And this is why women will say, you guys are so immature, why don't you guys step up and be a man and, be committed and all this other stuff. And what they don't realize is that just like how they find most guys unattractive, most guys find women unattractive. But that's not going to stop men, right, from fucking. So they think that because you want to fuck them, you find them attractive, right? You find them fuckable, but you may not necessarily think they're attractive enough to do more than just fucking, right? Whereas they won't fuck you if they don't find you attractive. You understand? So they think that you wanting to fuck them means that you think that they're like the shit, because they'll only fuck guys that they think are the shit. Exceptions aside, unless she's just fucking them because she's a hoe and she's trying to get money out of them. But in general, a woman's only going to fuck the guys that they're sexually attracted to like that and think that those guys are the shit. Whereas a guy, he just needs to want to smash. Do you understand what I'm saying? And a guy will sort of, will just sort of be like, well, she's fuckable, I'll deal with her, whatever it is like that, right? So what happens is that aspect of it makes women think that they are more interesting than you are. You understand? Now, how do you stop this delusional shit from happening, right? Just be more honest about just wanting to fuck the women. And then if you are honest about that, also be honest about what you actually want in a relationship with women. Now, this is where you guys are going to fuck up at, and you've already fucked up, with your rhetoric. You guys want to fuck women, but then you'll say, women are whores for fucking and all that other stupid shit, right? So you guys need to stop doing that also. But what you have to understand is that the reason why a lot of you guys have a hard time attracting women, getting shit going with women, expect you to do A, B, and C, and D, and the whole damn alphabet in order to get, any type of interaction going, is because of the delusion. And the delusion is happening because we've bought into this thing that, most women are not attracted to most guys, and most guys are attracted to most women. But most guys are not attracted to most women. Most guys are just trying to fuck. So what needs to happen is that narrative needs to die, right? Everyone thinks most people are not that attractive. And most people want the best, person in a situation or relationship. But the funny part is, the ironic part is that, this is what's going to make this difficult for everybody, because everybody's looking for the top person, but everybody's not the top person. You understand what I'm saying? But just understand that, guys, you're making women more delusional by acting as if you actually really like them when you know you just want to fuck.